Mirror placement tips to brighten any room fast. You know that feeling when a room looks fine, but doesn't feel right? The light fades too quickly. The corners feel heavier than they should. You move things around, add decor, maybe even a mirror, and still, nothing changes. So you start thinking, maybe the room's just too small. But what if the problem isn't the space at all? What if it's how the space is being reflected? Most people use mirrors the same way. You hang one where it fits, maybe opposite a window, maybe above a console. It looks right, but it doesn't feel right. That's because mirrors don't create space. They repeat what's already there. So if a mirror reflects clutter, you feel more clutter. If it reflects glare, the room feels harsher. If it reflects nothing meaningful, it adds nothing. In modern homes, especially smaller spaces or open-plan living, light and flow matter more than square meters. And where light stops, the room feels smaller. So the real question isn't, where does the mirror look good? It's, what is the mirror showing you over and over again? Number 1. Place mirrors. Where light stops. The biggest shift is simple. Don't place mirrors where light enters. Place them where it fades, because that's where the room closes in. When you reflect light into darker areas, the space opens naturally. It feels softer, more even. Most people miss this, and that's why their mirrors don't work. 102. Stop facing mirrors directly at windows. It sounds logical. Window equals light, so reflect it. But in practice, it creates glare. Sharp, uncomfortable brightness that makes the room feel tense, not calm. Instead, place mirrors beside windows. Let them catch light at an angle. This spreads light across the room instead of bouncing it straight back. 3. Reflect something worth seeing. This is where mirrors quietly shape how a room feels. Because whatever they reflect gets repeated. If the mirror reflects mess, cables, or visual noise, you don't just see it once, you feel it twice. But if it reflects calm, open space, texture, light, the entire room shifts. This is less about styling and more about awareness. Number 4. One mirror can do more than 3. Adding more mirrors feels like the solution. But too many reflections create confusion. Your eye doesn't know where to settle. And instead of space, you get noise. One well-placed mirror with intention will always outperform several placed randomly. Number 5. Size and placement change. Proportion. A larger mirror doesn't just reflect more. It changes how the room is read. It stretches height, extends depth, softens boundaries. Especially in living rooms or hallways, this can completely shift how the space feels without changing a single wall. So when you step back, the goal isn't to add mirrors, it's to guide how the room is experienced. Mirrors become less about decoration and more about direction. They extend light. They shape movement. They repeat what matters and remove what doesn't. And when that's done well, something subtle happens. You stop adjusting the room and start feeling comfortable in it. That's the difference between a space that looks finished and one that actually feels right. So if your room still feels small, dim, or slightly off, don't start with more furniture or more styling. Start with what your space is reflecting. Because once that shifts, everything else becomes easier. You'll find the full guide, examples, and placement ideas on the Fiori blog.